Hey everybody, Steve here with Yellow TV. Thank you for tuning in to another beer review. Today's beer comes from the great state of Michigan and out of Comstock, Michigan, and the Bell's Brewing Company. Today we are trying for the first time Oberon. Oberon is a pale wheat ale. It weighs in at 5.8% alcohol by volume, and it has 10 IBUs. So this is Oberon from Bell's, and this is the first time I've actually ever had Oberon. I've seen it for years and years on the shelves, on the taps, at the bars, on the restaurants, being offered, and I always passed it up. It was just one of those beers that I just skipped over. And in previous videos, we talked about Bell's being a very consistent beer company that provides awesome quality beer. And like I said, I'm just now kind of getting into the Bell's scene, and anything that comes out from Bell's, I am not going to skip out on it. So this is the 2018 release of the Oberon Wheat Ale, and this was actually canned on 3/1/18, and today is the 29th of March. Let's just confirm that real quick. Yeah, today's the 29th of March, so it is almost a month old. It was released last Monday, the previous Monday from today's recording. And yeah, Oberon Day, big deal across social media. A lot of people from the Michigan area, Indiana, Chicago area made it a point to either go get some, find some, go to the brewery, go to a local tap room to find themselves some Oberon. And again, this is my first time ever having Oberon. I would actually skip over it for occasionally a Blue Moon or so, or something else that was, you know, a wheat ale, but I'm no longer doing that. I'm not going to be skipping over Bell's. You will see more of them on the channel. Here we go, you guys. All right, let's get into some artwork. It stands out. You know, looks like a little kid's drawing of a sun, and I like the orange and white, orange and light yellow kind of alternating Ray-Bans in the back behind that. Looks kind of cool. And then here on the can, again, it reads, an American wheat ale with spicy hop character, mildly fruity aromas, and the color and scent of a sunny afternoon. And then 1 pint, or 16 fluid ounces, and then bellsbeer.com. You guys can go to their website and check out some more awesome beer that they sell. Let's see, please recycle, and the shelf life for this beer is 6 months. But we're going to drink it now. We're going to drink it fresh as I can get. This was a 4-pack that I purchased at, I want to say it's Nikki's Liquors out in Maryville. I was just kind of happened to be in the area and saw it was there, so I picked up a little 4-pack for myself, and here we are. So I think I spent maybe about $8 or so for the 4-pack of Oberon. All right, guys, let's get it into the glass and see what we have going on. I'm gonna adjust my mic real quick. There we go. So yeah, first time ever having Oberon, and then I don't know what my deal is. I've always heard good things about it. Always heard people talk about it, how good it is, how easy drinking it is, and this is the first time we've ever had it, or at least I've ever had it. So all right, guys, here we go into the glass. Nice golden color. Looks like orange juice on the top. Looks pretty sweet. All right, there's your can. And that looks like a very, very good beer, you guys. All right, what do we got? Looks like very much like orange juice. Very thin-looking colored orange juice color. Kind of cloudy there on the bottom, a little bit darker there in the center. And then it has about a finger's worth of white compact bubbles of head on the top. Nice and soapy-like qualities, but it looks good. Looks very, very nice. I want to say it's unfiltered, too. Yes, this beer is unfiltered. They've got a lot of sediment in here floating around, and it looks super awesome. All right, guys, let's give it a nose. Here we go. Nice malt character to it. Maybe a little bit of... maybe like a peppery kind of spice, but very subdued. Very light on that. And then kind of just like a mix of, you know, like a bowl of mixed fruit. more so peaches, maybe a little bit of, green grapes. Yeah, it has a little bit of that wheat that you can smell with, like, I guess lower ABV beers, maybe like Pilsner, or more like a Pilsner beer. It kind of has that kind of malty beer kind of smell. But the mixed fruit kind of really brings it all together and kind of gives it a good smell. So, all right, guys, here we go. First sip. Thank you for tuning in to this beer review. This is our first time, again, having Oberon. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Yeah. Nice sweet character to it. Spices are definitely there. Pretty nice. It almost reminds me of like a rye beer or something like that. Kind of that maltiness sticks to the mouth, kind of dry a little bit, kind of like cracker biscuity kind of taste. A little bit of spices in there still. And then any of the fruit character that I talked about, it's more in the smell than it is in the taste. Yeah, very easy drinking, very light on the palate, very light mouthfeel. It's definitely a summer beer. Something you could probably have a few of without feeling any damage, taking any damage with this beer. It's only 5.8%, like we had mentioned. So, yeah, it's pretty easy drinking. I don't think it's really all that great in the taste. Yeah, just kind of wanting a little bit more with this. Nice malty, bready kind of character, though. That really stands out. I'm a fan of that with those, with beers like this. It gives it a good taste. So, I think that the only downside about it is I kind of wanted to get a little bit of that fruit character that they talk about in the aroma, a little bit more in the taste, maybe more like an orange or something, maybe a little bit of like green grapes or something like that, but those aren't shining through. What mostly is shining through is the bready maltiness character, and then the spices that are shining through. So that's pretty much the taste we're getting on this beer, you guys. Looks awesome, though. I seriously love the way this beer looks. I like that it's unfiltered. You can see those little guys in there floating around, and yeah, it's a good-looking beer. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and give this beer a final rating. Like I said, I was looking for a little bit more. It's definitely not a bad beer by any means, but I'm going to give it about a B+. I'm going to give it a 3.75 out of 5. Like we talked about earlier, and again, a lot of the breadiness character to it, a lot of nice bread malty kind of taste. The spices are real nice. Looking for a little bit more of that fruit character, but overall, it's not a bad beer. B+, you guys. Let me know if you guys have had this beer. This is Oberon from Bell's Brewing Company. I'd be curious to see what you thought. If you guys enjoyed this review, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe with the yellow box right down here. Click on that, hit subscribe, you guys. We got more beer reviews coming your way. Excuse me. We got more beer reviews coming your way, so stay tuned for those. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, we will see you on the next episode. Cheers.